possibly part 2 with this spirit and his companion. So apparently it did say this. We're making contact. This is amazing. And then it said that. And it was, I mean, the actual companion wasn't. But the memorial artifact, such as the Stiffy and the statue, were S-H-O-T. So I don't know if that's what they were trying to say. So I brought up some B-A-L-L, actual ones, that the companion can maybe try to play with. So I'm going to see if maybe, again, Jahan, cannot pronounce his last name, but it's H-E-I-N-L. And his companion can come through with his family. Maybe part 1 was just not enough energy. And maybe by now they know how to use these tools. So I did bring out the new EMFmeter. Let's see if they can get that one to go. We know you?
We know you.
So I think you were saying that because technically I was just filming. And I just said I need to take a little break, aka I needed to stop part 1. If this is going to be part 2. So with my new EMFmeter, could you guys utilize that by letting me know you're here? To any spirit that wants to just indicate that they're here?
Ask me anything.
Was your companion a good boy? To Jahan, was your companion a good boy? Well, I know that, at least I'm pretty sure that EMFmeter still works. It's brand new. But they tend to have a little more issues trying to use it. So if you see it spike to yellow, that definitely means there's something here. So we'll give it a shot. Okay, there you go. I think I saw it. Woohoo! It works. So I'm giving the other one a rest. So if the companion wants to have fun, I don't know if that tennis ball is too big for their spiritual mouth, but there it is. And of course there is a ping pong ball. They can probably nose off the edge. And I still have the motion detectors on and the cat balls activated if they want to activate them by lighting them up.
It's not me.
Okay. So when it said I was S-H-O-T, maybe that wasn't him. Maybe it's an actual person that resides there that was S-H-O-T. I mean, there's probably a bunch of them that were unfortunately S-H-O-T. Especially if they were in the war. Excuse me. There was a police officer. So there's 56 people that have the word, "You are not safe." Oh.
You are not safe.
Yeah, like I said, just in general, if I mention the SHOT word in the bio, it narrows it down to 56 souls. So maybe it's one of them.
Doctor.
Doctor? Hmm. Sorry. Just thinking if it was related to the same thing with the SHOT, if there's a doctor. DR? No. Not yet. They're more military people. Yeah. Nope. I did not find that. Okay. Anyways. Alrighty. I guess this will not be me communicating with Jahan. Evelyn again.
Evelyn.
Alright, Evelyn. You came through part 1. You're in part 2. Is this, again, the Evelyn that likes to be here with us? Not tied to the cemetery, but just always here. If you really are a spirit named Evelyn that just likes to say you're here, can you prove to us that you're here? By moving something or activating anything? Because this is the second time you put your name in during my sessions. And yes, there is many Evelyns that reside there, and I'm not going to try to figure out which one you are. Unless there is a Dr. Evelyn. Ah! Wait. Hi, I did tell her. Hey, Evelyn. Thank you for setting off the cat ball. He's over there.
He's over there.
So he? Which one is he? Is this the JOHN or the companion? So you notice how the cat ball went off and then it said he's over there. And I did let them know if they can activate something. Maybe this will be a part 2. Sometimes you need a little extra push to give them more time. So I was mentioning Evelyn and then Doctor. And then that's when the cat ball went off. No, hold on. Let me try something. Dr. Evelyn? Is that possible? No. No, Dr. Evelyn. Residual energy?
Residual energy.
Is that how you were able to utilize the capel? By residual energy? So we do have 27 doctors in the house. Many. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So for Evelyn, where are my children?
Where are my children?
Aw. I'm not sure who this is telling me. This is the first time I actually have "Where are my children" coming through the spirit talker. Is this referring to, I'm gonna say his name, John or Jahan? Are you asking me where your children are? So many of them passed away very young. 2 of them were able to live adult. And it doesn't appear that they actually rest in your cemetery. Let me find them. Hold on. I think that's what you want me to do. Give me a second. Gotta go back. Gotta go all the way back because I'm searching things. So, Jahan, your kids, for the oldest one, the oldest son, Fred, he definitely does reside in the same cemetery, and he is in the same mausoleum. I'm unsure where you're. Oh, okay. So your twins, that one with the E and the one with the L, that were both born 1874.
I'm happy for you to stay.
Me too. Because I did try to end part 1 and then say, I don't know if I'll do part 2, and I'm glad I did part 2. So for your twins, I'll just say their names, Eugene and Lorenz, they rest apparently at Woodlawn Cemetery in Indiana. And the other twin, same thing. For Herbert, he also resides in Woodlawn Cemetery. And then for your youngest son, or maybe not youngest, but Robert, he resides in Oak Hill Cemetery in Washington, District of Columbia. Hopefully that helps you figure out where they reside. I was hoping that they actually be with you. So if you can tap a capel again to confirm that this kind of helped you, know where your kids are. Unless it was somebody else's kids, then I have no clue. Because Evelyn, there's too many Evelyns, and I can't dig through that pile of mothers with children. That'd be too long to figure out. Battery again?
Battery.
Battery? Well, I mean, I know eventually I'm going to have to replace the batteries. So if you need to drain any battery, you can, there's a lot of noise, but I think it's just the house settling. If you need to drain any batteries in my room, please do it from the ghost motion detector or the skull motion detector. I can replace those batteries so quickly. I have plenty of batteries of AA. Or was it AAA? Either way, I got those batteries. Plenty of them. So you can gain some energy from those tools. That's it. The lights, not the EMF meter, and not the I like the dark.
I like the dark.
I like the dark. Oh, do you want me to turn off the light? Do you want me to turn off the light? Because it said I like the dark. I can turn off one light. All I have to do is go to the EMF meter and go to yellow and I'll turn it off. It might activate the ghost motion detector though. Because it's a change in light. Appear?
Appear.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know if you are appearing. I can't see you. I don't have the ability to see spirits yet. Or I don't know if I'll ever. That's why these clear balls, when they light up, which someone did, that's why I went like, whoa, hey. That's the only way I can know you're here. Or if something moves. Or the ghost motion detector or skull motion detector goes off. That's the only way. So I do apologize I didn't see you appear. And it did say that the spirit of the companion has been known to appear at the cemetery. Maybe that's what you're referring to? Can you light up the EMF meter? If that's what you're referring to, that the dog appears at the cemetery? Oh.
Recording.
Yes, I am recording. And I see the cap all go off. Same one. So you're like, I hope you're recording. I just tapped the capo for you. And yes, I am recording. So am I right that you were trying to tell me that, excuse me, that the companion dog happens to appear at the cemetery as a good spirit, a good boy spirit? And it's probably near your mausoleum, if not right at the pillars, keeping an eye like a good boy, a good watch boy, a guard dog, or watchdog. What do they call them? Yeah, guard dogs. I think my EMF meter is still fine. It did say battery though. And it's funny how sometimes my spirits warn me about things like that. Okay. I know you used the ability on the capsule. Could you try to make sure the EMF meter still works, but you're saving the energy? I just want to make sure it just works. You're not using it because you're saving energy. All I have to do is do a quick blip to it. Basically get in front of it and then move away.
I've been here 600 years.
Oh wow, that's a long time, whoever this is. I know it's not the puppers because he didn't pass away that many years ago. But let's see. I don't think you're gonna be in this cemetery if you pass away 600 years ago. But I'll do a math kind of thing and see if anybody passed away in 1425. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Unfortunately, the cemetery doesn't have anything that rest there that were in that age or in those years. It's more like 1700s and stuff. But hello to the spirit that happened to be in the 1425s. Hi. And by the way, it's the capel that's going off in between the two balls, the actual dog spirit. Oh.
I'm from the 1500s.
Okay, he's clarifying, or they're clarifying when it said 600 years ago. They're saying that they're from the 1500s, not the 1425. So the 1500, again, there was a fire here?
There was a fire here.
It did say burned in part 1. Maybe there was a fire at that cemetery. So real quickly, I'm going to check to see if anybody has 1500s as being something where they were born, but I have a feeling it won't show up, just so you know. No. See? Even adding 25 years. No. Maybe 1600? No. So like I said, I think it's cupboard.
Cupboard.
Well, the only cupboard I have is something like that. The purple cupboard thingy. What about the cupboard? So, I don't know. What are the odds of the capel, again, this one, going off, and it's right next to the two balls, which it makes me feel like it might be Stiffy. Is this Stiffy that's lighting up the cat ball? The companion dog? And you're trying to have fun with the balls? You can, of course, light up the cat ball. Okay, something tells me that either the EMFmeter did drain. No, see? It works. But it's just nobody's coming through. Either they're saving the energy to use the cat balls, or they're having issues using the device because of the batteries. I don't know. You matter? Oh, thanks.
You matter.
Sorry, that's me shifting my legs in the chair. By the way, I have, well, not me, but my twin sister, she has 2 dogs, Oski and Freya. One's a King Charles Cavalier mixed with a Chihuahua, and then an Aussie Doodle. So you have a little dog, and a medium-sized dog, and a huge dog. And usually I'm a cat person, so at first I was like, you had to get that dog. It's big, it's huge, it jumps. And now I love her. I'm a big fan of Freya now. She definitely loves tennis balls and squirrels. Bark, 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 bark. Colton?
Colton.
Colton? I don't know. Is there a Colton that resides in this lovely cemetery? It hopefully is one Colton in this darn cemetery. Holy crap, there is. Yay, there is. Oh, I thought there was going to be like 200. You passed away. 2015. So 1992 to 2015, you were very young. Colton James Matherly. You're only 22 when you passed away. And you were born in July and passed away in June. I don't know why you passed away so young. Does it tell you? No, it just says that you passed away at home. That's it. With the home of your grandparents. And he enjoyed four-wheeling, camping, fishing, GUNS, cars, and spending time with his family. So I'm again sorry that you passed away young, Colton. If this is indeed you from the Highland Lawn Cemetery in Indiana. It is weird that no one's using the EMFmeter anymore. My name is Fred now.
My name is Fred.
Of course there's going to be like, hey, you're looking up people. Hold on. Here's me, Fred. Good luck on Fred. Wait, Fred. Why does that sound familiar? Fred. 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 Are you the son of John? Heinl? Because his first son is named Fred. Is this him? You lived to be 83, born 1872 to 1955. And your spouse is Jessie. And you had a child with the same name as your mother. Is this you? Shoot, I think my EMFmeter isn't working. Can you tap a cat ball? I'm only 8. Oh.
I'm only 8.
I'm only 8? So maybe not the Fred? It is coincidence that there is a Fred in the family. Huh. Is there another Fred that resides there that's 8 years old? There's 446. I'm not sure if I could do the math very fast. Charlotte. Oh, good.
Charlotte.
Okay, well, maybe it's Charlotte saying that they're 8. Well, there is 76 Charlottes, yet again. And trying to find one that doesn't look like they were married kind of helps you narrow it down. Ah, dang it, I clicked on something. There's definitely some young ones, but nothing that's like standing out that says 8 years old. But I believe there might be a Charlotte that is 8 years old that resides there. I just don't want to spend time trying to scroll through a bunch. But if you are indeed a spirit that is Charlotte, then can you utilize the EMFmeter? Did the EMFmeter actually die on me? Decay?
Decay.
Here, let me try something. either they're just being finicky using my other brand new EMFmeter, or maybe they're doing some issues with it. So I'm gonna see, like, hopefully they don't knock it over.
They will get you.
Okay. All right. Can you light up the EMFmeter? Those black remote-looking devices. Can you light them up? Hopefully both of them. Well, I know the one on the left side should work, but I'm trying to figure out if the one on the right side still works. So can a spirit, thank you. So they do work. So you guys were just staying quiet on the EMFmeter. Okay. So I think that's what's happening. They were just taking and saving their energy for cat ball activity or ghost motion detector, I don't know, or maybe ringing the bell, I don't know. So it does work. You just prefer to stay quiet. Well, now that I have an EMFmeter that you're able to use, Charlotte, were you the one that says I'm only 8? Or was it Fred? Was there a Fred that was saying that they were only 8?
I'll move something.
Okay. You can move the ping pong ball. It's light. You can maneuver the cat balls. They're light. And they also light up. Have fun moving the tennis ball. As well as there's a cat ball on the seat next to the Oogie Boogie Woogie ghost Stuffy. You can also move the skull motion detector. Guilt?
Guilt.
Guilt. Is someone touching my arm? It's like pins and needles kind of feeling on my inner right arm. Is that somebody trying to poke at me? Poke, 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 poke. Or is this maybe the way my arm is being out? I don't know. Whoa, see? I knew this EMFmeter still worked. Okay, I'm just glad that they work. So somebody definitely floated by, as you can say. So if you can help viewers who are skeptical about the spirits being existent, could you prove to them that spirits are able to be here even after passing away? Can you give us evidence that you are indeed a spirit that can be here and be seen, even though we can't see you, but maybe tapping a cat ball or moving something? Because I did have 2 cat balls, well, fine. 1 cat ball go off twice, and that would be the ones in between the ball. And both of them made sense. Oh, I was so sick.
I was so sick.
Well, that was probably one of the twins, because they had scarlet fever and they passed away under a year old. So again, that would be Eugene and Lorenz. Is it Lorenz? Hold on. Hold on. So for the twins, it is again Eugene Lorenz, who passed away in 1875, under a year old. They were sick with scarlet fever. And I believe that their second set of twins they had, one passed away, and that was Herbert, who barely made it to 1 year. It was a couple months that one got to survive, sadly. However, the other twin, Robert, was able to live very long, till he was in 1950, so 1880 to 1950. So Robert got to live long, but Herbert, unfortunately, passed away. It just says one of the twin children of John and Mary passed away that evening. Bram?
Bram.
Whoops. And again, they reside in Woodlawn Cemetery, which is somewhere in the same town, but not near the Highland Lawn Cemetery. So for Bram, are you a spirit that resides here in Highland Lawn Cemetery? Because I'm going to be looking you up. I am Detective Lazaria, not Graham. Sorry. Autocorrect did Graham. I put Bram. It did Bram? No. Bram. No Bram. No Bram. Sorry. Maybe just a random spirit that's saying hi. Or Ginger?
Ginger.
Ginger. No Ginger. Is that maybe a color of an animal? Maybe there's a kitty cat that's ginger colored that resides there? You can light up anything from cat balls to the EMFmeter. If Ginger is like either a cat name or freeze. Hold on. Ginger. Unless they had ginger hair. I don't know. But nobody in the So I'm going to go to the cemetery where the twins reside, all three of them, which is the Woodlawn. And maybe they were trying to give me a sign to look up that area. Hold on, I'm still lost. And my lovely tabs I have to go through. Please hold. To the spirits and viewers, please hold. All right, looks like they're ready. They're like, come on, hurry up. Go to the Woodlawn Cemetery. We're trying to give us our names. First, I can easily do Ginger and be like, there's nothing. Told you, nothing. No Ginger. Bram? No Bram. Okay, I just had to check to make sure. Or maybe the spirits are letting me know they know about Elton and Ginger, the paranormal investigators. Wait, do you guys know
Death.
Do you guys know who the paranormal investigators with the channel name Overnight, Elton, and Ginger? Do you, like, up there spirits? No? Can you tap a cat ball to confirm you know these two? Again, Elton and Ginger. They are paranormal investigators, and they do a group with other people. And then they, of course, investigate places and try to communicate to spirits. So maybe one of the spirits that are here can tell and verify that they know them. You can maybe light up the cat ball on the chair. Or maybe move the tennis ball? And I'm not so sure about the Bram name. I don't know. Oh. So there is a new overnight video I get to watch after this, so yee! That'd be fun. Torch?
Torch.
Are you referring to the candle that's by the chair? There is something like a torch. I mean, it is lit up. I did say if you want to light up the cat ball on the chair, you can, and it's a torch. And that was a big noise over there. Are you guys going to set off something? Like the ghost motion detector? It's been a long while. And no one is able to do that. Mick? And no one's able to do that skull motion detector. You physically have to touch it. And that's very hard. So, yeah. You would have to, like, pick it up and drop it. Or shift it. That's the only way I think you can get that to go. So, Mick, I'm going back to the Highland one. So there's probably no mix. But where are my ashes?
Where are my ashes?
I don't know. Mick, if this is you, I have no idea. Do you know if you happen to live in Indiana? And maybe have a burial? Like you're resting in the Highland Lawn Cemetery and your name is Mick, but it's not showing up because Mick is a nickname? Like Mickey? Are you James Mickey? McKinney? Oh.
Jason.
Jason? So maybe it's Jason. Nick. Oh, there is a Jason Mishishaka. I cannot say your name for your last name. 1971 to 1998. That's Jason M, who was 26 years old. Is this you? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Again, I'm just going off with oh, Jason Michael Stoltz, who was 34 years old. So here's Stoltz. Is this you? Jason Michael Stoltz. No. Quiet. Chirp, chirp. Quiet. I don't mean harm? Okay.
I don't mean harm.
So unless it is a Michael Jason, like I'm getting the wrong lineup? No. Yeah, I don't have anything with M.I. Jason, so I don't know. I tried. All right, well, like I said, part 2. We had a couple capital activities, and I don't know if we got in contact with John, but maybe we did with the dog. I mean, it was in between the two balls. And then, of course, we did get Fred. But Fred, after it was said, it said, I am only 8. So I don't know if it was that. But then it said Charlotte. So I don't know if that was in. And then, of course, it said, where are my children? And I was thinking maybe it could have been John asking where his little ones are, which are in a different cemetery. All right. Well, thank you for informing me about you being here by tapping the gavel. I had to utilize some EMF meters to communicate with you. And yeah, I hope you have a good evening. I will see you in the next one. I protect this place.
I protect this place.
Would that be the Bulldog? Stiffy? Do you protect the mausoleum of your owner? So Stiffy, the Bulldog, the companion, do you protect your owner's mausoleum? Is that why people still see or happen to still see a dog spirit? Let me read the caption again. So, a ghost dog near the Heinl mausoleum is just one of the spirits to frequent that Highland Lawn Cemetery. You are balanced. Okay.
You are balanced.
I don't know what that means, but okay, thank you. So, yep, like I said, maybe it is him informing us that he does protect the place. So, can you here? Let me do this. What was it? Okay. Stiffy, the dog, the Bulldog, that is the companion of John, Heinl. If you can use the EMF meter to light up to orange, are you letting me know that you protect the place?
Annie.
So I'll get to you in a minute, Annie. Are you, aka Stiffy, able to go to the orange on the that could have been a dust flying down. Maybe, possibly. Was it an orb? I don't know. So, just a couple of seconds ago, something flew down. It could have been something, like an orb. But my guess is dust. Anyways, I'm kind, thank you.
You are kind.
So, I'm trying to tell them on the left side is the EMF meter that probably works better for them. To the dog, Stiffy, are you the one that's saying that you protect that place? Can you go to the light that's orange or red? Or light up a cat ball? Can you inform us that you protect the place? You're a good boy, good watchdog. You probably bite humans' ankles that are being bad. Actually, that'd be hilarious to see. I could just picture that. I'd be like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah. Get out of here." Okay, so Annie, I'm sure you're there. There's probably a million of you. But let's just go with the spelling with what you put here. And we do have 59 Annies that reside there, with again the IE as the name. So hello, if you are Annie from the Highland Lawn Cemetery, I'm trying to wrap things up. But you can, of course, let your presence be known by activating any of these devices. Powerful?
Powerful.
Is Annie powerful? If she's powerful, why is that? What makes her powerful? Does she have an interesting story? Well, like I said, there's a lot of Annies. Hatred again. What is up with hatred?
Hatred.
I don't know. So in today's session with part 1 and part 2, I kept getting hatred. So I don't know if there's somebody in that cemetery that has hatred still in them. Is that what you guys are telling me? That there's a spirit that has some hatred still? I don't know. Interesting. I normally don't say this. I think I should start saying it. To the viewers, if you like this content, remember to hit the like button and comment below. It helps me get put into the YouTube algorithm. I know it's kind of cheesy, a lady speaking to a cat tree. But technically I'm speaking to spirits. Right, spirits? I'm talking to you. Can you light up anything? EMFmeter? Cat balls? Please?
Torment.
Torment again. Actually, funny enough, it said torment and then hatred earlier. Now it's hatred, torment. Interesting. So, to the spirits, can you light up the EMFmeter to prove to me that you are here, and to the viewers that I'm not talking to air? I'm not going crazy. I'm not an insane person. This is legit. Speaking to spirits. Good. Thank you. So again, like I said, like, comment, and of course, if you can, unsure if who you have that is interested in these type of things, but can you share my content to them? That'd be awesome. So the more the merrier on my views and subs, and the more chances of me going live. I'm not going to show myself too much. It'll just be like this, I believe, where I'll have my devices, my tools out, and Spirit Talker. Maybe the other apps too. Yep, the spirits are like, we love that idea. You want me to go live, right? Have it where the viewers... Oh.
He killed.
So somebody's letting me know something's happening in that cemetery where maybe there's a dark spirit, that K-I-L-E-D. Maybe they tormented that soul before they passed away, and now that soul feels hatred. So if you like the idea of me going live, spirits, upcoming week or two or whatever, but if you like me to go live, which is basically me filming, but having others watch at the same time and ask questions at the same time, would you like that? And it can be any spirit from anywhere. Maybe even people that are beloved ones from viewers or subscribers. If you guys want to come through and make me go live, I can. Just let me know by tapping anything, going bonkers on the EMFmeter. I just might do it. But again, like I said, it's going to be more focused in front versus the person that's filming. This is all you're going to see. Hi. Alright, like I said, it's been more of an hour almost. Dog, finally. You showing yourself through the Spirit Talker. Dog. So is it Stiffy? Yeah, see. And just when I was about to end it. So Stiffy, the dog, right? You're here? That's the whole point of part 1 and 2. Maybe you were the one that tapped that cat ball in between the two balls earlier? Again, dog, finally. Wait, did someone... Wait. Hold up. Am I going to get somewhere in something? Did somebody harm the dog? Because it was found by the pillars of the mausoleum that where John resides. But did he get killed? Is that why he was no longer able to go back and forth? Did someone harm him? And that's why you kept saying torment and hatred? Because I gotta figure out where it says that. Hold on. Was it the book? Or was it the, my name?
My name.
Yes, so your name will not be on there because it is rare, but Stiffy. Stiffy the dog, the Bulldog. Is that you coming through? Light up anything. Very strong. Basically, yeah. So I think it is Stiffy. My name is Dog, but no, I think it's Stiffy. Okay, so for the thing that it says, yeah, it just says right here. Let me just try to find where. So for many weeks exposed to all types of weather, the animal stood his ground, but the trauma proved too much, and one morning...
Safety.
Okay. So apparently he wasn't killed. Okay. So maybe somebody else, like an actual spirit, human spirit, was killed. I don't know. Safety? So I mean you're protecting, right? Safety? That you're the dog that protected your owner even in the afterlife? Because you do understand that dogs can see spirits. So he wasn't going to the place, the building. He was going to his owner. The owner was there. And so that's why he kept coming back. He's like, no, my owner's over here. And then he would just keep escaping. Can the spirits prove to us that dogs can see human spirits? Predict? And apparently they can also predict someone passing away. That is true too. They can smell the death on them. See, it goes bonkers on both. So for a dog can smell death on a human and possibly warn them that their passing is coming. 2, they happen to also have the ability to see human spirits, including their owners and beloved ones. So if all of that's true, can you tap a capel, move a ball, light up anything, set up anything? That'd be great. Am I on point on something? I feel like I am. And I don't think it's just the dogs, but I think it's also the cats, the horses. All animals have the ability to see human spirits and other spirits, I'm sure, but human spirits. Yeah, so much for trying to end it before 1 hour. I'm almost at 1 hour. Sorry, but it got good. It's a dog. It was a sign I had to stay. See, again, dog. $1700s.
1700s.
So yeah, about that. I don't know if the place has anybody who was passed away in the 1700s, but maybe there's some settlers. Oh, they're like, hold on, let me fix that.
I'm from the 1900s.
Okay, so that would be maybe John, the owner. He did pass away 1920s. Otherwise, it could also be the dog. Who passed away. You know what's sad? It doesn't tell you when he passed away. In the book, I mean. So it says right here, his wife had the dog stuffed. So basically, taxidermy kind of thing. And placed him next to her husband for eternity. However, when vandals shot at this stuffed animal, she had a statue made to replace it. So maybe they actually, again, taxidermied the dog to make it look just like him. I mean, to have it so it looked just like him, because it was him. I mean, it just says stuffed a dog, so I'm just trying to think. Ashes?
Ashes.
And maybe they possibly, after with the body, the vandals shot-ing you with the stuffy, that they took and burned that and then made ashes and then turned those ashes into statue. So maybe your statue has some of your ashes for the dog. That'd be kind of cool if they were able to mix your ashes with the material to make the statue. Might be cool. And I believe there is a possibility they were also maybe cremated, because they are in a mausoleum. So it could also be the family are cremated in ashes in that little vault. Alright, kind of cool. So maybe it was a sign for me to show stories about this. So I don't know. Maybe I'll. Oh, I'm touching your back. Oh, me.
I'm touching your back.
I was moving. I was picking up the book. Sorry, the book. So I don't know if I felt you. Well, if that's the case, if you're touching my back, you're probably aware of what I have in my hand. So again, I could have fun randomly throughout these years. I don't know if I'll still be filming throughout the years, but I can always poke at this book. There's so many places that are supposedly haunted, and it tells me stories about it. It'd be kind of cool if the people that are mentioned in the stories come through. And maybe about the house and what happened at the house, that kind of thing. Or whatever place it is. So, like I said, I just was like this, blah, 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 and it fell on that page. And I felt like it was a saying. Please have you understood.
You are understood.
Oh, you are understood. Thank you. I thought they were saying that they understood me. But yeah, like I said, I think that's what was happening. It was like a little sign from them to say, you please, if you can, do a session with these two. And I did. And here we are, two-parters. Attic.
Attic.
Attic. All right, at that note, I'm going to tap my capel to sign off and wrap it up to ending. Hopefully no one says something cool. Otherwise it's like 10 minutes later. Oh, good.
Malice.
That's a sign. I should just end it. Okay, this is me tapping the capel here. Okay. I think you have to physically move that capel now. So yeah, if you want to let your presence be known one last time, you can tap any of these other capels or the one after it ends. Or light up EMFmeter really strong. Otherwise, have a good evening, spirits. Thank you, John, and your spirit companion, doggy, Stiffy, from coming through. Thank you. Bye.